Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks Commentary.
Merry Christmas Eve, Canucks fans. Hello everyone, I am Clay Emo Canuck Clay, and welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary, presented to you by Vancity Experts Real Estate. I'm your host, Clay Emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take for Wednesday, December the 24th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. I am wearing my favorite Canucks Christmas sweater shirt. I am wearing a hat that is about 8 sizes too small for me. You guys, all you OGs in here know that I hate wearing hats. There's a reason why you never ever see me wearing a hat, because I look like this. So thank you for being here today. A bit of Canucks talk, actually mostly Canucks talk. Then we're going to give away a pair of tickets to the Canucks versus Ducks on January 29th. And then do some fun stuff in between. So thank you for being here. I hope you guys are having a great day. Yeah, my first afternoon show in a long time. Usually I do nights. My staple is 11 p.m. as you know. Been trying some of these morning shows, but I didn't want to get up too early this morning, especially because of being quite busy the last few days. And I didn't want to actually do a show tonight. So smack dab in the middle, 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm not sure if you guys are working and you're watching. Thank you. I'm not sure if you're studying. Probably not. But thank you. I'm not sure if you're shopping or could be doing anything else, but I appreciate that you're here. So let's get going. Moderators, do what you need to do to keep this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's Legends, Hall of Fame, and franchise members, thanks for your support. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, lower mainland, province, country, continent, around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anywhere else, getting ready for work, school, or shopping, or all three. But the fact that you're here with me, know how much I always appreciate you, know how much I never, ever take you for granted. So this is how you can get involved today. Subscribe to the channel, get active in the chat section, get notified of my videos every day. You can like the video, like the fact that we're together, like the fact that it's Christmas Eve, like the fact that the Canucks always give us something to talk about, like the fact that I'm giving away tickets today, like the fact that I look so bad or so good in my Christmas outfit, and like the fact that we continue to build an awesome community here on YouTube. You can leave a donation, get the donation train out of the station on this Christmas Eve. You can gift a membership, buy your own membership, upgrade your membership, use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, you can rate and review. So this is my plan for today. We are going to do some Canucks talk, kind of take stock of where the Canucks are right now. Then I'm going to open up the ticket giveaway portion of the show. Then I'm going to answer your questions. And then we're going to draw for some tickets. How's that sound? It's tickets. So it's reverse elimination today. So we're going to bring out our favorite wheel of names, and we will go from there. Nice to see everyone who's there publicly. I can see in the background Braden Coots, Brian, Clint, Gary, Fangirl, Jackie, Sensei Dean, and Simon. Those are some of the people I see in the background. Then I'm looking at the chat. Everyone I've mentioned so far, I just mentioned their name. Just trying to see who was up in here earlier that I didn't mention. Gary is in here. Elfrin, Dino, and Mena. So lots of people in here, which is awesome. Nice to see all you guys. And Leah. Wait, is Jackie's birthday today? How did I miss that? So firstly, Leah, nice to see you. Hi, Braden, I'm doing well. Thank you. Yes, indeed, Canucks content. Jackie, it's your birthday today? How did I miss that? You don't get an extra entry, but I will bring you on my stream. Oh, it's on Boxing Day, you big liar. That's what I thought. I didn't think it was today. So no. So in fact, you get no entries. I'm just kidding. You get one entry. Merry Christmas. Hey, Japan. Nice to see you, Steve. Merry Christmas, Clay, and the CCC. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Tubby. Hey, Tubby, you know that you got a membership gift, right? The last week. So welcome. Nice to see you, Tubby. Tubby is the creator. By the way, anytime Tubby's here, I want to honor Tubby because he makes music for my live stream. So it's his music that's the entry, the entrance song, or the song that goes behind Kirk McLean. But I'm trying to figure out, I used to have the whole long version of it. Wait, let's listen to it right now. So that amazing music, that was done by Tubby. So thank you, Tubby. Appreciate it. Let's give Tubby some love in the chat. And then I should actually use that behind my wheel of names because I keep getting copyrighted when I do the wheel of names because of their music. But thank you, Tubby. And then I know that whatchamacallit, I know Jacob stole that music for his bowling YouTube videos. Although his bowling YouTube videos get about 50,000 more views than mine do. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Thank you, Tubby. Nice to see you. And thanks to everyone who is here. Let's get going. Oh, yes, Edison, I got your message. I won tickets for the Capitals game at the sports bar. We're doing a 3-day holiday giveaway series in Sitting Low. Sweet. So you were going to see Seattle on the 2nd, and you're seeing the Capitals. I believe the game is on the 21st. That's awesome, Edison. Congratulations. That is great. All right, let's get going. Let's take stock of where the Canucks are at right now. Then I will post the link. Then you guys will enter. Then we will chat. And then we will draw tickets. And then I won't take any more of your Christmas holiday. So, really quickly, before we get into that, yeah, I haven't done any night shows because Saturday night, well, I usually don't do a show. Kayla had friends over and I had my staff party. Sunday night, Kayla turned 18. I kept saying 19, turned 18. So Sunday night, we had family and friends over and that went well past midnight, so couldn't do a show. Monday night, we had no plans to do Canucks After Dark. And then I was out at my brother's place in Surrey. And then last night, we were at Gail's mom's place in Richmond. So tonight, Christmas Eve, no show. I'll go through the rest of my schedule, but this is the only week or wimpy week, and then I will get back to more regular shows starting next week. Yeah, Edison, I'm attending a few in January. I am going to Friday night, the 2nd against the Kraken. And then after that, I'm pretty sure I'm doing 19th Islanders. And then I'm doing 25th Penguins and 29th Ducks. I think. All right. Canucks. They go 4 out of 5. They win the first 4. Then they came up against a really motivated Philly team. I didn't watch the whole game. I was at a Christmas party, but Philly looked good. Canucks didn't look as good. Hardly any standouts from the Canucks. Again, but I didn't watch the full game, so I could be saying wrong things here. But Philly looked good. They looked motivated. They looked fast. They looked hard to play against. They looked connected. They looked composed. And Vancouver looked like that they had coming off an emotional 2-week road trip where they took 4 out of 5 games. So certainly not going to fault them. 4-1, no matter how you slice it, no matter where you put that one, whether it's the first game, second game, third game, fourth game, or fifth game, no problem. You'd like the Canucks to come into the break, with a win, but it's not the end of the world. They get a break. That's the most important thing. So the Canucks go 4-1 on the road trip, and for a moment they climbed out of the basement of the NHL standings. And remember, they're doing this without Quinn Hughes because he doesn't play for us anymore, but doing it without Elias Pettersson, without Philip Hito, and without Teddy Blueger. So you could argue we were doing it without centers 1, 3, and 4. So Rossi hasn't showed in a lot of points yet, but he's been playing well. Zebullian's been playing well, high risk, high reward, but he's only 20 years old. I have a lot of time for him. And I think that Liam Ogren's actually been the most consistent of the 3. And he's been putting in some goals as well. Sasson's playing well. Carlson's playing well. I want to see more from the big guys like DeBrusk and Garland and Besser. I think Philip Hronek's having a monster season. Tyler Myers being okay. Marcus Persson getting better. And Demko is obviously very awesome. You can't blame him for the loss on Tuesday night against Philly. So you put it all together. I'm going to show you the standings, show you the stats. And then I want to talk about this hybrid rebuild thing, and then we'll get into the contest itself. So you look at the standings, and when you look at the actual league, we are back to second from the bottom, and you go by points percentage. We're also second from the bottom, but we're right there with Calgary. We win our next game in hand, and then we leapfrog Calgary. Now, you might say, well, Clay, that's only one position better than we were last week, but it is so tight that for a while, we actually leapfrogged ahead of teams like, I'm pretty sure like we leapfrogged. There was one time where I posted a picture just from Saturday. So just 4 days ago, we had actually leapfrogged over Winnipeg, Nashville, Chicago, Calgary, and Seattle. So just in the span of 4 days, Calgary, Winnipeg, and Nashville have all passed us because Nashville's on a 3-game winning streak. Calgary, they won one and they lost one since Saturday. And then Winnipeg, they also they lost one. So we were tied with them actually. Wait a sec. They have 33. Yeah. So we're tied with them right now, but they've played one fewer game. So I guess my point about all this is, yeah, we were last in the league. Then we leapfrogged to about 26 overall in the league, and it's still very tight. So if you want the Canucks to make the playoffs, here's that 6-point gap that I always talk about. 6 points or fewer, doable. 7 points or more, a lot tougher. Well, 6 points is even a lot tougher. But look, we actually are 6 points behind Utah, but with 3 games in hand. So in a optimistic world, if the Canucks win their 3 games in hand, guess what? We have 39 points in 39 games as well. Now, but that doesn't say anything about all the teams below us, especially ones that have a better points percentage. But if you just worry about your own games, we could conceivably, if we win our next 3, we could, obviously we're going to be in a much better place and we'll be knocking on the door of the playoffs. And if that's what you want, if you think that's great for our culture, you think that's good for our young players, if you believe in the 2019 St. Louis model of just get in and anything can happen, then that's what you want to see. But you might be saying, as many of you have been saying on my channel, great feedback to my video yesterday, thank you, where I talked about Patrick Yrvin. Patrick Yrvin goes on to, actually, before I do that, let's just do really quickly. I just want to show you the Canucks stats as a team. So you know that they haven't a lot of scoring when the guy who got traded and has only played 26 games is still leading our scoring with 23 points. Petey, who's missed 8 games at 22. Then it goes Garland, Hronek, and Sherwood. So we have 5 players with over 20. Sherwood kicking everyone's butt in goals, 16. Next best player is Brock Besser with 9 and DeBrusk with 9. Assists, it's Quinn Hughes with 21, then Hronek, then plus minus Ratu with plus 3. Only 5 guys in the plus. That's not great. Let's go all the way to shooting percentage. Teddy Bluger should shoot more. Oh, wait, he's only played 2 games. Lekkerimäki should shoot more. Oh, he's only played 8 games. Ogren got a 25%, and he's played 5 games for us. Time on ice, Hughes 27-20, Hronek 24-24. So no surprise, it's defenseman at the top. Who's at the bottom? Yeah, Neil Zaman, Arshdeep Bains, Joseph Lebate. What? Lebate played 1 game for us this year? I didn't even remember that. So my point is, I guess, is someone's going to have to pass Hughes eventually, but Petey can't pass him. Where is Petey? Remember, he was supposed to play Thursday against Buffalo, our very last home game, the one with Quinn Hughes in the lineup, and then he didn't play the entire road trip, but he went on the entire road trip, got to see the sights and sounds of New York, got to see his teammates win 4 out of 5. But yeah, again, we expected Petey to be playing about 2 weeks ago, or at least we were hoping to. And say what you want about his season, his inconsistency over the past 2 years, but we are obviously a much better team with Petey in the lineup. All right, let's go. So let me just talk about what Patrick Yrvin was talking about on Monday night. So Monday night, the Canucks took on Philly, game 5 of their 5-game road trip. And during the first intermission, the Amazon Prime crew, they interviewed Patrick Yrvin. And in talking about the Quinn Hughes trade, they were talking about the return that the Canucks got. That's, of course, Zibuiam, Liam Ogren, Marco Rossi, and next year's first-round draft pick from Minnesota. And then Patrick Yrvin said this. He said that the club is going to look to retool a little bit with a hybrid form. Retool a little bit with a hybrid form. I'm not going to go over my entire vlog from yesterday. You can watch that one. But I basically said this is already a departure from Jim Rutherford using the word rebuild at least twice publicly. Once in in the press release after they traded Quinn Hughes, said this is going to be part of the rebuild. The players were getting back. And then in an interview with the province and Patrick Johnson, he used the term rebuild again. But then just 1 week later, we have Patrick Yrvin talking about it being a retool and not a rebuild. And then retool is already not a rebuild. And then he piled on and said with a hybrid form. And as I mentioned in my video yesterday, hybrid is a combination of at least two things. So what's the hybrid? Is the hybrid is part retool, part rebuild? Is it part trying to win now and trying to win later? So I don't know what the actual hybrid part means when he says retool in a hybrid form, but it just opened up a lot of questions once again. Opened up a lot of questions as to what do the Canucks want? How much is the owner, Francesco Aquilini, involved in this? Do we trust Jim Rutherford? Do we have patience as a fan base to sit through a rebuild? Can we turn around in 2 or 3 years, still do a proper rebuild, yet turn around in 2 or 3 years? Or is it going to be a quick turnaround, try and make the playoffs this year? Or are they going to surprise us, do another 180 and actually do a true rebuild? So many questions. Not a lot of answers from a standpoint of we don't hear Rutherford and Yrvin talk at the same time. Give me 1 sec, you guys. Give me 1 sec. All right, my boys are just being really loud in the next room, and I shouldn't really. It's Christmas, so I should let them do that, I guess. But I had to yell at them to close the door. So my question to you is, what do you expect to happen? What do you want to happen? And maybe they're the same thing, or maybe they are separate things. So before I open up the contest in about 10 minutes, no, maybe 7 minutes or so, we'll open up 125. I want to get some of your thoughts. What did you think of Patrick Yrvin's comments? Does it fly in the face of what Jim Rutherford has been saying, at least in print? Or yes. And then what do you want? And what do you think Canucks fans want? Let's get to your comments. And yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think. And thanks to everyone who's joining me, by the way, for today. So let's start. Let's start with here. Ryan says, I don't think Yrvin and Rutherford are on the same page. Okay, that's fair. Ryan, that might be a very, very fair comment. They might be on the same page. They just don't talk like it. I don't know. Braden says, I think Yrvin getting fired. Ooh, that is quite the statement, quite the prediction. I know I talked about PD, so they got some PD comments. So just type in again if you really want me to read it. Our top end with or without PD isn't so hot right now. Yeah, Besser, DeBrusque, Garland, they got to do more. Lou Lamorello will be the next GM. Wow. The forward group is embarrassing. Yeah, our goaltender defense has stepped up for sure. I'm sure they want to see PD and what they look like. However, keeping EP40 on IR would be good. Just let the young ones play. Yeah, but you can't just stash them there the whole season, right? But I hear what you're saying. For sure. Go for it and let CBJ tank. Okay, so Jackie is saying that he wants us to do better than Columbus in the standings. Would you suppose Rutherford is somewhat interfering with what Yrvin is doing? That's tricky. I don't think that's the case. Because I'd like to think that they work in tandem. And we even heard that when it was the trade, when Bill Guerin, GM of Minnesota, was calling the Canucks, it was Rutherford handling the trade talks and not Yrvin. But I wouldn't say that Rutherford was doing that in opposition. I presume it's in consultation. So I don't think that they're interfering. I really don't. I'm pretty sure they're on the same page. But I hear what you're saying. It looks like they're opposite, right? It looks like one of them saying is rebuild, the other one saying retool. No, I think everything that these guys do is quite calculated. DeBrusque isn't a first-line player anymore. Ryan agrees that Yrvin might get fired. Thank you. Getting a little warm and itchy under this hat, but that's okay. Christmas spirit indeed. Rutherford is the boss. We need a top 5 guy. We're talking about in the draft, right? We can do anything. We are all Canucks. We are. Lou as the GM will lead us to a cup. Hey, Jay, not putting much stock into Yrvin's comment. English is not his first language. That is true. Who do we pick? 1 to 5. We will see what we. Oh, you're saying what's the order? I don't know. I have to do more research. Hire Manny, fire Yrvin, hire Lou. Okay. Can't tank when we need to tank, says Tubby. I didn't hear Yrvin's comments. Was watching Russell's live stream, but I'm confused about the whole situation as a whole. Yeah, you're not the only one. You are not the only one. Great team starting the draft. If they are not coming to full rebuild, we'll be stuck in obscurity for years to come. That is the fear. That is the fear. PD's been showing up on his wife's TikTok. Yes, indeed. Your opinion, what do you think about the players of Vancouver? The Lions going forward? I think when PD comes back, they should go PD, Kane, and Garland. They should go Rossi, DeBrusque, Besser. Then they go Kempf, Sherwood, Hoglander, and then O'Connor, Carlson, and one of Ratu or Sasson. That's what I would do. Ceballos. Yes, I've been telling all my Filipino friends about that, Yrvin, since we came up with that. Training facility. Yes. The story that never ends. Take over the Coliseum. Isn't it? I think they want to be closer to Vancouver. Hey, Neil. I think the Canucks will make another trade before deadline. Sherwood. Canucks owner has to get a practice facility and stop being so cheap. All could be true. Yes, indeed. Nice to see you, Neil. They have both spoken at different times. Does that ring alarm bells? Not for me, but I hear what you're saying, but not for me. Hey, Gerald. Hey, Unpaved. Nice to see you guys. Canucks will do well without Hughes, and I think Besser Sherwood can be co-captains and DeBrusque can wear the A. Yeah, they usually like to do mix Edison of forwards and defensemen for sure. So we need a defenseman or two. I don't think we should use English not as first language as an excuse for Yrvin. There's another GM, not North American, Jarmo Kakalainen. His English is fine. Yeah, it's tough to say. Maybe it's more like, I wouldn't blame him like lost in translation. It's just the words don't come as naturally. I think that's a fair comment. It could be Aquilini interfering with the rebuild due to the fact he values money and overdraft position. That is fair. We need a fighter to protect Petey. Dino's here. Dude skips a game over an animal. Braden, I'm not gonna taking exception to your comment is too strong because that doesn't upset me. But I'm not sure if you have a pet, Braden. But when you have a pet, you can consider them a family member. So much like any bereavement, I don't think we can judge how someone reacts to the death of a pet. Okay, you say, and I love animals, but it's your job. No, that's fair. That's fair. Using English as not a first language is an excuse. I could be wrong, but I gather it's not a non-aggressive rebuild. Aggressive being attaching sweeteners to get rid of players. So non-aggressive. That makes sense. Edison, I'll talk about this closer to January 2nd, please. Not right now. But I will say this. Every game that I go to in the first intermission, I meet people outside of Section 316. Yarmo's been in the U.S. since 2005, though. Again, my English is my second language, and you guys understand me well. No, I have no clue what you're saying. I'm just kidding, Jackie. Your English is fine. Keep the draft picks. Yes. Hey, Cindy, nice to see you. Hey, Nick. Nice to see all you guys. All right, let's launch this party. The party. It's going to be a party. Let's launch this contest. Let me do my Mitchell sponsor read, and then I'll explain the contest. We start off by thanking my primary sponsor, Jason Lim of Vancity Experts. Thank you to my channel sponsor, Jason Lim of Vancity Experts Real Estate. At Vancity Experts, their experience, knowledge, and expertise can serve you well in navigating through the real estate market and will help you to choose the best home or condo in the Greater Vancouver area that best suits your and your family's needs. Thank you to my secondary sponsors. The first one is Gassy Jack Art, creator of this wonderful artwork you see behind me. By the way, didn't anyone notice the Canucks? I had this up for like 2 weeks last year, but only today I put up the Canucks Christmas ornament. Did anyone notice? Anyway, thank you to Gassy Jack Art, maker of this wonderful artwork. You see my home studio. Check them out at gassyjackart.com. Thanks to Mulligan Golf Company, mlgngolf.com for your golfing apparel and accessories. And then use Vessi Footwear. Use the link tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive the free pair of socks off your next purchase of Vessi shoes. Don't forget ways that you can get involved. Oh, today? No. First do this. Thanks to everyone who's purchased Canuck Clay merch. You can do so at canucks.threadless.com. Ways that you can get involved today: subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a donation. Will you be the first to get the donation train out of the station? Still waiting in the station. You can gift a membership, buy your own membership, upgrade your membership, use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, you can rate and you can review. Okay. My shows this week. This is going to get a little. Do your best to pay attention. This is what I'm doing this week. Okay, let's track this through. Today is Wednesday, Christmas Eve. So I'm not doing a show on Christmas Day, Thursday. I'm not doing a show on Friday, Boxing Day, because I usually don't do shows on Friday. I'm not doing a show on Saturday. Friday, Saturday are usually my off days. The Canucks play on Saturday. So my next show is actually Sunday morning at 9. So when it's a weekend and when I don't have to work, I bump it to 9. I don't need to do 7:45. No one needs to get up that early when they don't have to. So Sunday morning at 9 is my next show. Then I have CCC Sunday night at 11. Monday is Canucks After Dark at 10, presumably. And then I'm doing a members live stream on Monday night at 11:15. Then a post-game CCC on Tuesday. And then I'll do a Clay M Wednesday morning, New Year's Eve. And then I'll take New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off, the rest of them. And then I come back with a Saturday morning show at 9. So I'll remind you as we go. But just know that coming out of here, I'm not streaming again until Sunday morning at 9. And then Sunday night at 11. And before I launch the contest, we have a huge donation to recognize. So Skytrain Alfred, in the giving spirit of Christmas, gifts 5 memberships. That's awesome, Alfred. So thank you. Let's give Skytrain Alfred some love in the chat. And they go to Aiden, Wing, 604 Lobos, Dr. Eyes, and Andrew. Remember, these are usernames. I can't see handles, so I'm just reading what you guys see. Aiden, Wing, 604, Dr. Eyes, and Andrew. Thanks to all of you. Welcome to all of you for franchise membership. And thank you to Skytrain Alfred for being so generous. That is amazing. But, my friends, Christmas, here we go. The spirit is starting to flow. We ain't done because Derek Chang comes in with a big dono. So Derek with the $14 donation. Massive. Merry Christmas, Derek. Let's give Derek some love in the chat. Says, Merry Christmas, Clay. Thanks for all you do for the Canucks community. Oh, by the way, thank you, Derek. By the way, I meant to mention when I was going through my shows, but I got too excited because I saw Alfred's donation. 2 things. Tonight, right now, I'm going to be giving away a pair of tickets. And then on my member stream on Monday night, I'll also be giving away a pair of tickets. So I'm giving away a pair of tickets right now. And then as a perk to the members, I'll be giving away another pair of tickets to a different game on Monday night. So 2 chances to win if you're a member. You have right now, and you have Monday as well in my member stream. Looking at the leaderboard now with those donations and stuff, we have Fangirl leading at 825. Derek, because of that donation, up to 550. Alfred at 300. Simon at 250. And Edison at 100. There is your top 5. And Ian, if that's what it's going to take to get you to become a member, then so be it. I'm just kidding. Ian, you're like the luckiest guy on here. You keep winning stuff. You and your brother. All right, let's go. I am now going to... Just before that, Swervin Yrvin, Hall of Fame member himself. It's funny. I pressed the wrong button and then all my stuff got messed up. So I gave like Swervin 4 different dono drops there. So Swervin Yrvin, Hall of Fame member for 20 months. Happy to be a member for Steve Tambellini months. Hope everyone has a peaceful and joyful holiday. Merry Christmas, Yrvin. Let's give Hall of Fame member Swervin Yrvin some love in the chat. Always generous, but we ain't done. Not at all. Dino and Mother Mena come through with a huge dono. Their favorite $27.99, a $28 donation from Dino and Mother Mena. Let's give Dino and Mena some love in the chat. Very generous. Everyone being very generous today. I'm so grateful. I like being generous with you because you guys are so generous to me. So speaking of that, let's get this ticket contest launched. Let me type it in the chat first, and then we will get going. It is I don't know why I'm talking like this. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it does. So here is the contest link. And I'll put it on the screen as well. All right, here we go. Where is it? There we go. So I am, whoops, having a bit of a rough one here. Clicking around like crazy. Too fast. Clicky, clicky. Courtesy of Jason Lim of Vancity Experts, our primary channel sponsor. We are giving away a pair of tickets to Canucks versus Ducks. Enter your details for a chance to win a pair of tickets to see the Vancouver Canucks host the Anaheim Ducks on Thursday, January the 29th at 7 p.m. Please enter the contest only once. Don't use multiple names, screen names, email addresses, or phone numbers as well. Please enter the contest if you can go to the game or you have someone to give it to. So you don't have to go to the game, but you can't sell these tickets. If I find out, and I say this every time, and I mean it, if I find out you sell these tickets, you're banned from every contest for the rest of your life. Like, that's just not, especially at Christmas time, but anytime. That's against the spirit of what we're doing. Free tickets as a giveaway. So there you go. I'm going to keep that open for 10 minutes. No excuses. 10 minutes to enter the contest. Canucks versus Ducks, pair of tickets for Thursday night, January the 29th. Courtesy of Jason Lim and Vancity Experts, like I said. Here we go. We got franchise member line change. Hall of Fame member line change. Line change, I can't remember anymore. Hall of Fame member. That's right. Hall of Fame member, line change. Thank you for being here. Let's give line change some love in the chat. Tyler says, Merry Christmas, everybody. Member for Connor Garland months. Not a very punchable face, though. Well, that's a matter of opinion. I'm just joking, Tyler. But yes, Tyler, a clever reference to an athletic poll that says Connor Garland is one of the top 5 punchable faces in the league. And that is a player poll, not fans, which is funny. Then we got Phil. So thank you, Tyler, for using your monthly membership message. And then we have my buddy, Fillmore Wax. That just shows you I don't read the comments before I put them up. Season's greetings. Just sitting back here watching the constant changes of our Canucks. Looking forward to 2026 and the draft. Shopping cart clip, please. I got to it eventually. Thank you, Fillmore. You guys know that Fillmore and I grew up close to each other in the Cochina area of Richmond. He lives in California now, but always happy to see Fillmore in here. So let's give Fillmore some love in the chat. You guys are all very, very generous. So we have 10 minutes to enter the contest. I'm just looking right now. Already we have Wow, we have 32 people entered, which is great. So I am going to cut it off at 1:45 in about 8 minutes or so. Let's go. More of your questions and comments. Put them in the chat, and I will highlight them starting now once again. So where are we at? How are we feeling about this team going into the Christmas break? You can talk about World Juniors. You can talk about declaring Olympic rosters. There's going to be a lot going on. In the next week or so. Canucks come back to play World Juniors and then Olympic rosters being named. It's a good time to be a hockey fan. Who leaves the Canucks first, Yrvin or Sherwood? I'm going to guess Sherwood. I don't see Yrvin and Rutherford getting canned. I really don't. Really don't. Board Game Bros says, thanks for the contest. You're welcome. You can even thank me more if you win. That's awesome. Vancouver needs Nick Cousins because people want to punch his face the most. What? We want the all punchable face team? Jackie, what are you trying to do to us here? Come on. Unpaid says, good luck. In the spirit of Christmas, what's your favorite Christmas movie? You know, Fangirl, I'm not a big movie guy. I think you know that because anytime someone asks me a movie question, I have no clue. A Christmas movie like Home Alone, not Elf, I haven't even seen before. What's that one with Bruce Willis? Die Hard? Is that a Christmas movie? You know, at the risk of looking like whatever, I don't have one. I actually don't have a favorite Christmas movie. That's embarrassing, right? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Google Christmas movies, and I'm going to tell you if there's one on there that jumps to mind right away. Grinch, Polar Express. Oh, I like Polar Express. Might it be Polar Express? Dear Santa, Santa Claus, Deck the Halls. Yeah, see, all these movies suck. Oh, I'm going Polar Express because I do like that one. Polar Express it is. Good question, Fangirl. Bring Dickinson back, the Grinch. Everyone name your top 3 Christmas gift lists for the Canucks. Yes, everyone name your top 3 Christmas gift lists for the Canucks. Mine would be no drama. Mine would be a healthy PD. And mine would be a definite direction. Favorite Christmas memory. So many. I'd say one of them would be the time I got my first table hockey set. It was pretty cool. Remember table hockey? Yes. The first time I got my first table hockey set, that was a pretty cool memory. And then, of course, lots of church stuff with Gail and her family. Lots of family stuff with my late dad. I guess another one would be my dad dressing up as Santa. You know, Japanese Santa Claus. We would mess some kids up. But yeah, that was fun too. Christmas Vacation, Die Hard. Sherwood is high. Yes, his value started off really high, right? When he was scoring every game. Then it kind of dipped in November, December. And now it's back on its way up again. Practice facility, identity, and a top 5 draft pick. Those are good. Oh, I like those actually. I'm going to steal some of those, I think. Can you sing Halo? No, not if I want people to stay in the stream. Home Alone 2, Merry Christmas, Antonia. Watch Elf. Okay, I will. Not happy with the direction, especially after Yrvin's hybrid retail. Yeah, I'm not sure if you heard. Oh, no, maybe you were here, Tyler. I just spent a few minutes talking about that. A little confusing. Oh, Bruce Willis Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie? I thought it was. Yeah, they're Die Hard. Christmas tradition of watching Die Hard, but honestly might. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick, Nick. I'm sorry you're sick. Wins. Kent Johnson back to Vancouver so Columbus can get McKenna. Ticket, scarf, and hat. Oh, you're literally wanting those things for Christmas. That's good. A full healthy roster. I like that. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Do you think maybe Yrvin says hybrid rebuild because they already started the rebuild when JT was traded but just didn't say it? So that would be 1 year and 2 more years to go. Yeah, on Irfan, that I have time for that argument. I really have no clue. I think it was just a way. Ultimately, it doesn't matter what words they use. The proof it to us with action, right? I think that's the biggest thing. Hey, Ken, nice to see you. If the Canucks had kept JT Miller, it's so hard to say. His contract isn't aging well already. I think we'd still have the same drama, to be honest with you. Just different people, right? Good question, though. Scoring best are a healthy PD and a practice facility. I like those. Another trade is coming. Nothing will surprise me. Sherwood don't want to see him go, but what choice do we have? Exactly. What's up with the trade talks between Boston and the Canucks of Sherwood? I didn't know that. I didn't know that they were a potential target. No Canucks games, but looking forward to Coots in the juniors. I agree with that. Fully healthy roster, identity, Canucks victory on the 27th. Okay. Some short term, some long term. Do you think Besser would leave if he got the chance to leave? Another rebuild? He'll be over 30? Nope. I don't think he would ever initiate. Would he agree if they asked him to waive his no trade? I'm sure it depends on what team. But I don't think... I guess that's your question. You didn't ask me, is he going to initiate? You said, would he leave if he got the chance to leave? I think he would consider it, yes. Hey, happy holidays, Justin. Merry Christmas. Hybrid retool, just corporate marketing buzzwords. Exactly. Bah humbug. I have 3 hats, 1 scarf, and he's a Canucks FS. What does that mean? I don't even know what that last part means, Edison, but that's very cool. 2 more minutes to enter the contest, and then we go with reverse wheel of elimination. So 2 more minutes to go to enter the contest. We are now up to 46 entries, and there are exactly 46 people in the stream. So, 140 if you count X. So either every single person that's in here entered, or some people entered and then took off. But God forbid someone entered more than once. What is your predictions of the World Juniors? I think, I want it to be Canada. I'm not sure how strong. U.S. has got strong teams always. I'm not sure how strong the team is this year. I heard that their goaltending isn't great. But I have heard that's going to be Canada, Sweden, and U.S. as the top 3. Friend from 2010. Awesome. Die Hard and Die Hard 2 are Christmas, but Die Hard 3, 4, 5. I didn't even know they had 5 Die Hards, Nick. Quinny Hughes jerseys are cheaper than blank ones. There we go. Sweden is mid. Yeah, I heard them to be like rumored medalists. Predicted medalists though. But I trust you more because you're actually in Sweden. You probably know more about the team. Favorite Christmas song? This Christmas, without a doubt. This Christmas. This Christmas is my favorite traditional song. I'd say from a spiritual song, I don't know. I like Silent Night. I've always liked Silent Night. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. And then from a modern song, I like NSYNC's Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Should we be keeping our Hughes jerseys? I also have a Hughes shirtsy, conflicted. Well, it's up to you. I can't answer that for you, fangirl. Alvina's messing up what the PR department did to settle the fan base. Did Patrick Alvina not get the memo from PR? Yeah, I'm not sure. Good. That's a good take. Besser goal, practice facility, and Canucks claim merch. Oh yeah. By the way, thank you. And I know Johnny Boy. I know we're good. I know that wasn't a dig at me, and if it was, fully deserved. I now have time to order that for you. And I'm probably going to throw in something extra just because you've waited so long. Johnny Boy! They have good players, but it's kind of like some are good. What? Kind of like some are good, some are mid. Fair. Middle list is what the Canucks are. What I want for Christmas, new ownership, first overall pick, and EP40 to be as enthused about scoring points and being a lead. I'll hear for the Canucks as he is about being a Swift documentary. Yes, I saw that. Him sitting next to his wife, fiance, I guess, at the time. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. Favorite dessert? Jello. I'm like 3 years old at heart. Jello is my favorite. Keep your Quinn jerseys. In fact, buy Quinn jerseys. He was that good. PA means puppet Aquilini. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, not Patrick Levine. Be healthy, play for the Crest and chemistry. Those are your 3. Okay, that's cool. All good. No. I want to, Johnny Boy. You can't stop me. Johnny Boy. It's late. I'm tired. Yes, late for you. Are they shopping Demko? I'm always afraid to shop goaltenders. You never get what you think you deserve. The goalie market is always soft. Great Christmas fit with the hat and sweater look. Yeah, I know. I feel good. I feel warm. I'm looking good. I feel good. And speaking of which, last question. Are you an eggnog guy? No. Is Ninja going to be getting good use for the season? Yes, but not eggnog. Can't stand the stuff. Overrated. Most overrated Christmas drink ever. Speaking of overrated, no. I'm closing off the form right now. If you did not get in, too bad. So sad. Because we've been going for 15 minutes. Done. Talk amongst yourselves. I need just a minute or two to get the wheel ready. So talk amongst yourselves. You know, the question I'm going to put in the chat now because I can delete this because we can't enter anymore. So why don't we do this? Oh, my thing's frozen. Great. In the chat, just talk about what. Actually, just keep going with. I really like Swervin Yrvin's question is what's on your Canucks Christmas wish list? 3 things for the Vancouver Canucks. Keep talking as I get the spreadsheet ready. I should be ready in about a minute and a half max. Just got to open up a bunch of things, sort a bunch of things, make sure that no one entered more than once because I know you guys are good that way, right? No cheaters here. No cheaters here. So let me check one thing. Just making sure there's no cheaters. Remember, if you're cheating... Oh, Tom Clayman. I didn't know that was your real name. That's cool. Unless you're lying to me on here too. Sorry, not lying to me on here too. Not that you lied to me before. Unless you're lying to me. But no, I get to see some of your guys' names, which is great. But don't worry, I will not reveal them in public because I'm not that kind of guy. I am blabbing, but I am sorting as well and making sure that no one cheated. Okay, I think we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, I see some people entering that aren't even in town. They're out of town, but I guess I'm flattered that you're tuning into my show when you should be on vacation doing something cool. But instead you're watching me, which some would say isn't cool. My friends, I'm almost there, believe it or not. Okay, now it's on that computer. Now I switch over to this computer. Oh, can you feel the excitement, you guys? Can you feel the excitement? Why don't you put in the chat what you're doing tonight? What's everyone doing tonight? What's everyone doing for Christmas Eve? Here we go. I am cutting and pasting, and then we can do this thing. And yes, I like talking to myself. 49 entries. Okay, friends. Thank you for watching me. That's probably like the most awkward 2 minutes, right? You're just seeing the side of my face. You see me crank as fast as I can. And we're going to go. We are going to go. We got church. We got sleep. Chilling with the fam. Chinese food. Going to church. That is awesome. I'm doing my church tomorrow. Nice chill night at home. 2 Chinese food. Oh, no, that was the same one. Nice dinner. Wonderful. Love all those things. Love all those things. Okay, we have 49 entries. I have loaded up as random pop music for the first bit. We are going to do 10-second spins, so it goes pretty fast. And then we are going to auto remove losers. Launch confetti, though, to make it funnier, although there's a sad trombone playing. I think that's enough. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Whoops, wrong one. See, I get so excited, you guys, when I give away things that share screen. Wheel names. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So there are 49 names in there. I randomize them 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone. There is a thought here that some people believe in jinxes, and they believe that if I say their name before we start this, that it's going to doom them to failure and to losing. Others like to buck the trend. So for 30 seconds, I will declare people's names in the chat, but only if you say so. If you're not afraid, so Aiden doesn't want me to. Good luck. Good luck, Jackie. Good luck, Jackie. So there's one. No, you cannot propose someone else's name. I was almost going to say your name, but I will not do that for the next 30 seconds. Is anyone else going to buck the trend? I'm sorry, Tyler, to hear that you got in a car accident. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. Someone says Say his name and he appears. We believe in Joe Hendry. You guys ready? If you don't watch wrestling, I apologize. You do not want to see your name. We are playing for. Justin says, sure, say my name. I gotta go back to work anyways. Love it, love it, love it. Here we go. You do not want to see your name come up. That is a bad start for Will Chill, but good try. By the way, I want to see if there's Christmas music. Why am I playing winter holiday music? Oh, yeah. What's Christmas Soul? Okay, we gotta go random. Here we go. My DJ, my music composer, Tubby, is out. The festive music is so nice. I think it's interrupted. Sorry, Anthony. Sorry, Anthony. Baby, I love you. I didn't even say that people were here. Marcus Canuck, good try, good try. Good try, Tom Hoglander. I know who that is. Sienna, that's a new name. Keep coming by the stream. Thank you. Thanks for playing, Victor. Unpaved, good try, good try. Yes, Jay, I knew that was you. I just didn't know if you wanted me to say your name out loud. That's all. Sorry, Scott. Elomate, good try, good try. I think you've won from me before, though. Oh, I thought board game was going to win today. I just had a feeling, but I guess not. Hey, Bobby Ray. All good, Jay. Sorry to my good buddy Gerald. Good try, Canucks 82. Sorry, Edison, but you already won tickets from Roger Sports Bar. Good try. Come on, chumma, chumma, come on, chumma, 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 chumma. Yes, everything's good, Gerald. Everything's really good. Thank you, Gerald. I'm in a really good mood. Everything's good. Hope you're good too. Chowster. So I have my spreadsheet, right, that has the usernames plus their actual names. So I recognize some, but I don't recognize all. So for those of you that I don't see a lot, please come back. I'm happy to have you today. Dingy Lou. Good try. Good try. All right, 2 more and then we're up to down to top 30. Oh, I'm sorry, Dino and Mother Mena, especially for how much you donate here. I'm sorry. Thanks for playing. Thanks for your generosity all the time. Love this music. Antonia, speaking of names of A, Antonia is out down to the top 30. Thanks for playing, Antonia. Nice try, McD. I know who that is. That was like a string of people that I like everyone here, but that had Ian, Johnny Boy, and Yrvin all in one side of the wheel. Sorry, Swerve. Good try, Rich. Fangirl saying that Tyler came late, didn't miss anything. Didn't miss much. What are you saying? That I have no I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're right. Today was pretty chill. Good try, Matt. Johnny Boy. Now I'm breaking my own rules. I'm saying people's names now, but Johnny Boy won't mind. He's one for me. He escapes again. That's two close calls. Oh, that's nice music. I like the name of Bullion Boy. Not good enough to win though. Good try. Fast QWERTY. I like that. That's got to be a reference to the keyboard, right? That's good. Hall of Fame member Justin Credible bites the dust. I'm not sure if he's still watching or working, but thanks. Good try, Justin. Makes it past the halfway point, but Aiden Kelly, that's you. Tom Clayman is out. We are moving towards the top 20. Nice try, Just Hockey. Merry Christmas to you as well. Merry Christmas to you as well. We are down to the top 20. Let's go! Shubokai. That's a name I have not seen yet, but good try, Shubokai. Johnny Boy survives again, but sees his brother go down this time. Ian, nice try, Ian. Thanks for playing, Brian. Owen is out. Good try, Owen. Sorry. Legendary line change. No, now it's Hall of Fame member line change. Sorry, Tyler. Good try. We are down to the top 15, including 2 people that are not even in town. 3 people, at least. Whoops. Well, there's one of them. So C Edits, who's vacationing somewhere in south of the 49th parallel. Good try. Hope your vacation is going well, C Edits. Good try, Winnie. We are moving towards the top 10 in a few. And Johnny Boy cannot survive a 4th close call. Good try. Made it to the top 13. RSA all the way from Sweden. Good try. And with this next one, we will be in our top 10. Good try, Leister. How can you say it's rigged, Jackie? You beat 30 other people. Top 10. Good luck, everyone. Ryan finishes in 10th. Board Game Bro says, I think I went out lower than the Canucks. Albot finishes in 9th. Remember, when we get to the top 2, we're doing a best of 7. Skytrain Alfred. Good try. Alfred comes in 8th. Yrfan comes in 7th. Top 6. This is exciting. Nice try, Leah. Now we're down to the top 5. One of these 5 people is going to the game on the 29th. Nice try, Relas. We are down to the top 4. It's going to be Mark, Infinity, Japan, or Selena. Selena makes it to the top 4. So the next one that we see will be eliminated, and then we go to best of 7. Tubby says, thanks for doing this and always giving back to the community. No, I'm very blessed. The community blesses me with a lot. I want to do my part to give back. Here we go. This last person's eliminated. And with that, we are down to our top two. Mark, 67, and Japan 4. Apparently, you need to have a number in your name, and then you will make it to the final. So there, we do more. Wait, no, this doesn't count. 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 So that doesn't count. Controversy, I know, but that didn't count because I had to fix, I pressed the wrong thing. I have to customize this wheel now. So we go to, where's my favorite here? Cinematic music. Although this always gets me copyrighted, but who cares? Strength of the Titans. We're going to go to a 20-second spin time. We can display duplicates now. And then after the spin, we want applause. And we want to say congrats. We don't want to remove the winner. Okay, friends. I want to know. Oh, no, I messed this up because it missed one mark. There we go. So I want to know if Japan 4 and Mark 67, if they are in the house right now. Not my house, you know what I mean. So Mark and Japan, are either of you here? There is Mark 67. So many people know Japan 4 to be known. His name is Steve. I don't think I'm giving away anything given that he's been on Canucks Uncensored and other shows before. I think he's been with Kempner as well. So we got Japan 4 here. And then why does Gerald keep calling Mark 67 Disney? Unless he knows something that I don't know. Okay, maybe they're neither of them are here. That's fine. You don't have to be here to win. So let's go. Let's go. This is a best of 7 between Mark and Steve. And we're going to just kind of see what happens. Good luck to both of them while the rest of us wish that it was us. This time you do want to see your name in lights. Here we go. Game number 1. I guess this is a bit of poetic justice given that when I accidentally pressed the button, Mark won the first one. Mark won that spin, and then I didn't count it because I was setting everything up. But Mark's 6-7. I can't believe I did that. He wins the game number 1. And yeah, I guess all is right in the world from a standpoint of now I wouldn't feel bad, as bad if he didn't win the first one. So Mark is up 1-0. Game number 2. Yes. And Skytrain Alfred, he's going to give me all the final scores and the theory that Skytrain Alfred and me and others believe in, and the way that I go, the closer the arrow is to a line, the closer the game, right? So if it lands smack dab in the middle of a pie piece, it's a blowout. And then as it gets close to the line. So that was as close as you can get. A 1-0 overtime winner, as Alfred said. So let's go making mac and cheese. That sounds good. 1-0 for Mark. Here's game 2. So Steve, Japan 4, takes game number 2. Just waiting for the confirmation of the final score right now. But now that was a pretty dominant victory, as you can see. That was a 5-2 victory. 5-2, the same score that Team Canada beat Team USA in the 2002 Olympics. All right, so now it is. Oh, Gerald, you must be about 2 minutes behind me actually then, because that makes sense. So 5-2, game series tied at 1-1. Here comes game number 3. Another close game, but that Japan 4 takes game number 2 and game number 3, back-to-back wins. I'm not sure what Gerald is watching, because Stevie did not take game 1. Actually, Mark took game 1, but Stevie has taken game 2 and game 3, a 2-1 overtime win for Japan 4. He is up 2-1 in this best of 7. Game number 4. Let's go. Gonna have to confirm with Skytrain Alfred, but I think that's a 3rd overtime game. 3 of the 4 games have gone to overtime, but Mark 6-7 wins that one, and the series is tied now at 2 games apiece. We are down to a best of 3, and as always, game 5 is going to be pivotal. Game 5 is always pivotal, but this one, yes, a 2-1 victory in OT for Mark 6-7, and now it is game number 5. Best of 3 starts now. Mark 6-7. It's funny how I'm saying 6-7. It's probably 67. Doesn't matter. Mark wins. Game number 5. That I don't think was OT. We're just gonna get Alfred. As I thought, the floodgates open there. 6-3, and now Mark is 1 win away from Canucks tickets, or will Japan 4 stave off elimination. Well, game 6 was a no-doubter. And Mark 67, or Mark 6-7, wins the Canucks tickets. Alfred says, I know what happened to Japan 4's goaltending, but Alfred says that was an 8-3 victory in game number 6. So congratulations, Mark, for winning. I will contact you to get those tickets to you. Good try to my good friend Japan 4, who ends up the runner-up. Sorry, no prize for Japan 4. And then for all of you, if you're a member, and I'll be giving away 5 more memberships on Sunday night, so one more chance to become a member. I will be doing another ticket giveaway for members on Monday night. Oh, Mark is here. Congratulations, Mark. I will contact you after the stream, send you an email, and then I'll get those tickets to you. Unless you want to tell me, Mark, right now, unless you want, Jackie, I don't talk about this in front of everyone. You can message me directly, okay? Thank you. I will get you on, but we're not going to negotiate that in front of everyone else. Mark, you let me know if you can just put in the chat right now if you want me to use the email address that you signed up with, and I'll just send you the tickets, or if you want a different email address, then just say that you don't have to type it in the chat. Just say a different email, and then I'll email you from canuckclay@gmail.com. So Mark, if you're in the chat and you are finding me sending it to the email that you signed up with, I'll just do that right away after the show. If you though want it to a different email address, then email it to me at canuckclay@gmail.com, and we will go from there. Same email. Okay. We got an issue. I'm going to have to figure this out because we have a Mark who won, but then Tom Clayman answered. Okay, I will get to the bottom of this and we will figure it all out. All right, friends. Thank you for being here, and Merry Christmas. It is Christmas Eve, and I'm happy that you guys are all here. I'm happy that you guys spent some of your time with me. Hey, Japan 4. Hope you're well. I will send you a message after this stream for sure. Good try. So thanks, everyone. Moderators, thank you for keeping this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's a legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Brian Blinky Choi, legendary Swervin Yrvin, and legendary Andrew Chang. Thank you for your support. And thanks to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. Appreciate all of you being here and appreciate your support. No problem. That's important. You got to take care of business, Japan 4. Good try. So thanks everyone for being here. Thanks to all of you for watching, liking, subscribing. On your way out, like the video, subscribe. You can leave a late donation. Thanks to my sponsors, Vancity Experts Real Estate, Gassy Jack Art, and Mulligan Golf Company. Thanks to everyone who went above and beyond with their generosity today. Skychain Alfred gifts 5 memberships. Derek with a donation. Swervin Yrvin with the monthly membership message. Dino with the big dono. Line Change with the monthly membership message. And Fillmore with a monthly membership message. Thanks to all of you for your generosity. Add it all up. And then in what we got here is Dino wins with 1150 points. Fangirl second with 875. Derek third with 550. Skychain Alfred fourth with 375. And Simon with 275. That is your top 5 right here and right now. All right, friends, you're awesome. I'm awesome. We're all awesome. Just before we go, Skychain Alfred comes through with another big... I know he loves this, so I'm going to give this to him. So congratulations. Thank you, Skychain Alfred, for the $15 donation. Let's give Alfred some love in the chat. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everybody. Very, very kind of you. Everyone, very, very generous. Hey, bro, were you at the Utah Canucks game, Filipino night? I think I saw you walking during intermission. I got starstruck. Well, hopefully you didn't get starstruck over me, but yes, I was at the game. And next time, and this goes for everyone, come say hi. Look at me. I'm the least intimidating guy I know. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. That's all I'm going to say. Make sure you come say hi next time for sure. My next show is not until Sunday morning, which will be a Clay M after the Canucks play on Saturday night. So until then, Merry Christmas, Happy Boxing Day, and I can't wait to see all of you guys on Sunday morning, and that Sunday morning of a show, that Sunday night of a show, and we'll get back to our regular scheduled programming. So thanks everyone. You guys are awesome. I'm awesome. We're all awesome. Santa Claus is awesome. And I'm not sure why I paused when I say it. Santa Claus is awesome. And I can't wait to see you guys on Sunday. But until then, I hope you take care of yourselves. And I hope that you take care of each other. So thank you. God bless you. And we will see you in half a week. Merry Christmas. And finally, let's start again. Where does Santa Claus say when he goes on holidays? Yes, where does Santa go? Where does he stay when he goes on holidays? Well, of course, he's at a hotel. Hotel. God bless. And go Canucks go. Booyah.